Early start, leaving Wellington on our way to Christchurch to the airport, catching our Uber.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Alright, so we tried to get an Uber, but apparently in Christchurch you can't Uber from the airport, so we're just grabbing one of the taxis. Green taxi, yo!
We plant more than 5,000 trees per month because amazing customers like you.
And they're not even paying us.
Are they talking about us?
Oh, they're talking about us. Land in one
Alright, right now we're in Christchurch, and just FYI, this is actually our last vlog, our last tweet for tonight, because originally we're going to go to Invercargill tomorrow, but we found out there was actually so many other cool projects and stories that we can interview and get, so we decided that'll be more valuable for you guys. But yeah, the whole day we've just been kind of just doing a lot of admin. I've been editing the video of last night's Hui that's out now. And yeah, we're actually running very late. We've got 20 minutes to pick up sushi that we ordered for tonight. That closes in 20 minutes. And just ordered pizza, so we're gonna pick that up too. And it starts in less than an hour. Let's do this. What up? This is Sam, everybody. Hi. From Little Yellow Bird. She's gonna join us on this trip.
I'm on them.
Again, we're under time pressure. Time pressure, too stressed out.
So, which way's the fastest way? Righto.
Alright, vlog takeover for a few seconds.
Well, I'm doing this through the mall.
Yes, you got it.
Hello. Just picking up 2 platters?
Picking up 2 platters, yep.
Thanks, man.
We're good.
Oh no! Oh, this is when this doesn't work.
That one was declined as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yes!
There we go.
Alright. Alright!
Nice!
Babe.
We got the sushi!
I really want to acknowledge that there are diverse perspectives in the room, and that's the beauty of this, and to make this a really safe space for everyone to be heard, and that's how we're going to grow and move forward.
Yeah, it was kind of like, I find all of New Zealand quite stunning, and so that kind of leads to the next question is why I'm here, is because I really want to kind of oversee and kind of ensure as an adopted kid of New Zealand to make sure that the future of New Zealand will be able to have the same experiences I did when I first moved here. So.
But we've got to focus our energies where the problems are, and if we can get rivers swimmable over the next generation, and I think we will, then you can actually move the target beyond insane. Is that good enough for what New Zealanders do? I don't know a New Zealander who doesn't want to have a swimmable river. I don't know a farmer who doesn't want a swimmable river. And I don't know anyone that lives in town who doesn't want to have a swimmable river either. So we're all in this together, and we can actually all make a difference, but it's a collective of all New Zealanders doing it, not just those in the countryside or those on 1 or 2 catchments.
And each of those cows creates as much waste, urine and shit, as 14 humans. So that's 140 million human equivalents crapping on the land, in the rivers, every day.
I think the biggest move that we're working on right now is how do we define what is enough? Because we're currently on a treadmill of more. And I think in order for us to really shift, we need to start to ask ourselves, what can I live with that's enough? And then how do we as a collective, as a community, as a country, define what is enough? Because then we can actually better understand how much we need.
You know, and again, from that experience of powerlessness, was we give away the power every time we think we don't have power. And just to think, no, we can do this, we can do this. And Adam's phrase was positive people power, because people power does some crazy things for the negative, but this was pretty much all positive. It wasn't buy a beach, it wasn't save a beach, it was gift a beach.
We kind of talked in the background that actually the campaign might almost end up being as much about what people can do when they collaborate together and they believe in something and they work together for a common cause in a positive way.
In the individual perspective, because
while yes, we still have marae and stuff in New Zealand, most Māori actually only go there for funerals. So we're not living on marae like we traditionally were. We're not having these communities that grow up being kaitiaki. Like, I think it's 80% of Māori live in cities, and we have urban communities, but we're not traditionally living now how we were, so you can't have the same notions of kaitiaki.
It's not just clothing, it's actually everything that we consume, and I find it more and more worrying because on the one hand we see people actually wanting things to be produced more sustainably, but at the same time people wanting it to be cheaper. Two things actually you can't have cheap and also good for the environment and good for the people that have made it.
Well, yeah. So, what did you learn from this event? What was the most surprising?
What I learned from the session today was I love the variety of opinions in the room, and people had come from all different parts and walks of life. But it all came down to everyone really thinking that people is important and people come first, which to me is kind of the essence of why we care about this so much. We're here for future generations and leaving this place better than it was before.
Telling me to.
Yeah! What did you think, bro? What did you think? How do you think tonight went?
How did tonight go? Look at all this energy. Are you kidding me? It was beautiful. Just the kind of conversations we need to be having more often every day. Bring here together.
Yes. Yeah. Love your work, mate. Love your work. Anything to say about tonight?
It was interesting. Definitely a lot of thinking that was challenged, especially kind of just the views around what people prioritize, I suppose, and the way I think everyone has the same goal. Like, I think one person summed it up that, everyone wants a swimmable river in New Zealand. Like, we don't want a river that we can't swim on, and I think having that goal, it's just the way we get to that goal is very different, and I think we just need to talk more to understand each other. So it's awesome that there's a forum like this to do it. So yeah.
Yes.
Thanks.
Well, what struck me tonight, even though I knew all these issues of food and land and water and community, everything was connected.
Yeah.
It was beautiful to be swimming in the midst of it with a group of young people and older people. Beautiful contribution from Eva on the connection to tangata whenua, kaitiaki-tanga. And just a fresh, I've been around this for 10 years. I've been sitting with hundreds of groups of people, but every night is a fresh night. Tonight was fresh and clean and right on the edge of what's needed next.
Alright, so that's a wrap pretty much. That was our last hui of the 6-day roadshow. Well, 5 days actually, because we cancelled in Chicago. But what an incredible journey. We met so many diverse people with so many different perspectives. I have to admit, it was absolutely incredible to be part of this journey. Definitely we're getting the vibe of people are going to continue doing this kind of stuff and getting people together to talk about solutions and all that. So it's been absolutely incredible. Final words, guys. Final words for everyone.
So grateful to the amazing team and everyone that supported us and all the amazing people that came to our events and the passion behind New Zealanders. I'm so excited for the future.
Yeah. In terms of the events, bringing people together, it's what we set out to do, it's what we did, the thing happened. Now we'll see what comes from it. The relationships, the connections, the partnerships, the stories, all those things that are shared are the things that are going to allow for things to happen to our land and water. Boom! Meaningful conversation for meaningful action.
Yes.
I'm just really grateful to have been a part of the process and to be able to hear everyone's perspectives and stories and values and what makes us all Kiwi and New Zealanders. So yeah, really stoked to be part of it and can't wait to see what comes from it. So
yes. All right, so that is it. It has been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much to all you guys for joining this journey. Thank you so much. Keep doing.
thank you, friends.
Thank you to everyone here. This is Love New Zealand Land and Water team signing out. Cheers, guys. Woo.